Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm David Akinsunmi, and here we talk about faith, finances, and smart living. Today, we're throwing it back, way back, to explore 20 old-fashioned frugal living tips that still work wonders today. These are the tried and true habits that helped generations before us thrive, and they can help you take control of your finances and live a more intentional life. Living frugally doesn't mean living without. It means being intentional and resourceful, just like our grandparents were. Let's dive into these timeless money-saving habits that'll help you save more and waste less. Listen, I know those prepackaged meals seem convenient, but let me tell you something. They're robbing you blind. Our grandparents wouldn't be caught dead with that processed stuff. Why buy expensive prepackaged meals when you can make delicious bread, soups, and sauces from scratch? It's not only healthier, it's also so much cheaper. Start simple with a soup recipe or homemade pizza dough, and you'll taste the savings. You control the ingredients, the portions, and you get that satisfaction of creating something with your own two hands. Plus the aroma of something delicious baking in the oven, that's priceless. Now, I'm not saying you need to turn into a farmer overnight, but you'd be amazed at what you can grow in a small space. Even a windowsill herb garden or a few tomato plants can reduce your grocery bill and connect you with your food in a meaningful way. Imagine snipping fresh basil for your pasta sauce or picking a ripe tomato straight from the vine. It doesn't get fresher than that. Plus, gardening is good for the soul. It's a chance to get your hands dirty, connect with nature, and teach your kids where their food comes from. You know what's really expensive? Buying new clothes every time something gets a little rip or tear. Our grandparents knew this. A missing button or a small tear doesn't mean the end of your favorite shirt. Learn some basic sewing skills and keep your clothes alive longer, just like Grandma did. A needle and thread are all you need to become a master mender. Paper towels and napkins are convenient, but they add up. They're money down the drain. Old t-shirts make great rags, and cloth napkins are both elegant and reusable. Think about it, our grandparents didn't have paper towels for every little spill. They used what they had and they were better off for it. Plus, you'll be saving trees and reducing waste. Have you ever looked at your dryer and thought, you're eating up my hard-earned money? That dryer is an energy hog. Skip the dryer when you can. Let the sun and wind do the work for free. Your clothes will last longer and your electric bill will shrink. Our grandparents knew the power of a good clothesline. Plus, clothes dried in the sun have this amazing fresh scent that you just can't get from a dryer sheet. Let's be honest, folks, those fancy cleaning products are mostly marketing hype. You know what really cleans? Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon. Sounds like a salad dressing, right? These natural items can clean just about anything in your home. Frugal, effective, and non-toxic. You can't beat that. Plus, you won't be exposing your family to harsh chemicals. Now I know what you're thinking, Dave, isn't buying in bulk dangerous? And you're right, it can be. Buying a year's supply of mayonnaise when you only use a spoonful a month? That's just silly. But staples like rice, beans, oats, and flour are cheaper in bulk, but only buy what you'll actually use. Otherwise, it's wasteful, not frugal. It's about getting the best value for your money, just like our grandparents did. Listen, we live in a disposable world, but our grandparents, they didn't throw away something just because it was empty. Glass jars, coffee tins, old boxes, don't throw them out. They make perfect storage for leftovers, pantry items, or crafts. A little creativity goes a long way. You'll be reducing waste and adding a touch of personality to your home. Before you hop in that car for a short trip, ask yourself, could I walk or bike this? You'd be surprised how many times the answer is yes. Walk or bike more. Short trip, skip the car. Walking or biking not only saves fuel, it's also healthier and better for the environment. Plus, it's a great way to get some exercise, enjoy the fresh air, and clear your head. And you can't beat the price of free transportation. Listen, the library isn't just for kids. It's a treasure trove of free resources. Books, movies, audiobooks, and sometimes even tools, all free with a library card. It's one of the best frugal resources still around. They didn't need to buy every book they read or every movie they watched. So, ditch the expensive streaming services and online retailers for a while, and rediscover the magic of the library. You know what people really treasure? Thoughtful gifts that come from the heart. Homemade gifts like baked goods, DIY crafts, or a heartfelt note often mean more than store-bought items, and they cost way less. They put their time, talent, and love into creating something special, and that's what made it truly priceless. So skip the mall and put your own personal touch on your next gift. This one seems simple, but it makes a difference. Small habits add up. Turn off lights when you leave the room and unplug devices you're not using. It's about being mindful of your energy consumption and making small changes that add up to big savings. You can find some amazing deals if you know where to look. Thrift stores, garage sales, and online marketplaces can help you find amazing deals on clothing, furniture, and more. One man's trash really is another man's treasure. It's about being resourceful, finding creative solutions, and not being afraid to give something a second life. When fruits and veggies are in season, they're cheaper and bursting with flavor. Can them, freeze them, or dehydrate them to enjoy later without paying top dollar. It's about planning ahead, being resourceful, and enjoying the fruits and vegetables of your labor all year round. We live in a wasteful society, folks, but our grandparents? They knew how to stretch a dollar. Don't toss those scraps. Veggie peels make great broth, citrus peels can clean your home, and leftovers can be reinvented into new meals. It's about respecting the food we have and finding creative ways to use it all. Listen, you don't need to be a master craftsman to tackle simple home repairs. Fixing a leaky faucet, painting a room, or building simple furniture can save hundreds, if not thousands, over time. YouTube is your new best friend. Our grandparents were handier than a pocket knife because they had to be. They took pride in doing things themselves, and so should you. We live in a world where we think we have to buy everything. But remember folks, money isn't the only currency. Got a skill? Use it. Trade babysitting for help with yard work or swap cooking for tutoring. Bartering is an age-old way to build community and save money. It's about connecting with your neighbors, sharing your skills, and helping each other out. Those daily coffee runs might seem small, but they add up faster than you think. Skip the daily $5 coffee runs, make it at home and invest in a good reusable cup. It's about simplifying your life, being mindful of your spending, and enjoying the little things. This is an old-school budgeting method that still works wonders. This old-school budgeting method helps you control spending by dividing cash into categories like groceries, gas, and entertainment. When the envelope's empty, that's it. There's no more wondering where your money went or overspending on your credit card. It's about setting limits, being accountable, and sticking to your budget. This, my friends, is the heart of frugal living. Before buying something new, ask, can I repair it? Can I reuse it? Or can I simply do without? It's about shifting our mindset from a culture of instant gratification to one of gratitude and contentment. Listen, I'm not saying you need to go live like it's the 1950s, but there's a lot we can learn from the generations that came before us. Living frugally doesn't mean living poorly. It's about using what God has already placed in your hands wisely with gratitude and stewardship. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who's looking to save money and live intentionally. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you and your family.